everyone, this is Diamond Suri from Canwings Consultants Private Limited. A lot of you have been asking me a burning question as to when would they get their visa grant letter. Now, a lot of you have already lodged your applications with the Department of Home Affairs and have been waiting for the visa to come through. Now, we do see situations where a person has applied for the same visa subclass, but he does not get the visa. Somebody else with the same subclass ends up getting the visa. Why does that happen? So a lot of you probably think that maybe because that person's points were higher, which is why the visa was granted. No, that is not the reason. I'll quickly walk you through the reasons why visas are granted faster to certain occupations. Now, first of all, let's take a quick overview of what the current situation as far as the most popular three categories are concerned. The 189 visa current global processing timeline is 3 to 5 months. For the subclass 190, it's 4 to 14 months. Now remember, they had earlier reduced the timeline and now they've taken it up a little further. 491 is currently placed at 5 to 20 months. Now, please be mindful of the fact that the global processing times are updated continually. So whatever you see on the website of DHA today may not be there tomorrow. It is subject to change. Depending on the visa backlogs and other factors, the DHA keeps on changing the global processing time. Now, when it comes to visa processing, what are the factors that are taken into consideration while prioritizing the application? So let me tell you that there are 5 sets of priorities that the DHA looks into while processing the visa applications. The first factor is, of course, the occupations related to health and education. So anybody who's nominated an occupation, let's say in terms of health, it could be a nurse, it could be probably an ambulance nurse, it could be a pharmacy technician, anything. So anybody whose occupation is related to a health occupation will be given priority, and there are situations or there are stances where the visas are even granted in about 3 to 4 months or even less than that. And when it comes to the education sector, occupations such as teachers, university lecturers, vocational education teachers, and school principals, to name a few, are the occupations whose applications will be taken up on topmost priority. After that comes the second priority is given to those applicants who have been sponsored by an employer in Australia. So these are basically employer-sponsored visa. On the third priority are the occupations that are on the priority list of designated areas. Now, what does that mean? Okay, so every state in Australia has its own occupation list. In addition to having an occupation list, they also have their priority skills list. So while looking at the applications and picking up which application to prioritize, the DHA definitely takes into consideration as to which states has certain occupations prioritized in the designated area. So if your occupation happens to fall in that priority list, your application will be prioritized. After that, the PR applications and permanent residency applications such as 190, 189 and 491 are given priority. And lastly, the rest of the applications are prioritized. So to sum it up, let's put it this way, that somebody who's applied for a 491 visa, obviously the global processing time says that it will take 5 to 20 months, but has nominated an occupation that falls in the health and the education sector. In that case, the applicant is very likely to get the visa much faster, maybe even less than 5 months or 5 months, 6 months max. In fact, we have seen situations where applications for applicants who are from the health and education sector are usually granted the visa within 3 to 4 months. even though they have applied for a 491 visa. So I hope this helps you understand and get some insight into why certain applications are picked up over the others. So that is it. This is what I'll cover in this current video. Watch out for more videos and I'll be back soon. Until next time, bye bye and take care.